We're looking at the base of a plume holder from an enlisted man in General Terry's command. This would be a button from an enlisted man's uniform, and these would be buckles from saddle and uniforms.
And this was from when the soldiers were camping here.
Yep.
After they were chasing
in the
Indian.
1876 or 7. When did Terry show up here? About 76 or 7, because I think
mid-70s, whatever.
Custer gets wiped out in 76, and right. I think it took Terry a year to get up here. He was,
and these were found with a metal detector.
Terry, some of these were found right on the surface.
Was trying to run Custer down, but without email and all the rest.
Yep. After all those years, because these would have been found. No. Well, let's see.
You did.
1991.
Yep.
So they had been on the ground 110, 15 years.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Is a smattering of various fossils we found on the place, and we're trying to duplicate what you might find.
As it would appear in the ground.
Yeah, as it would appear in the ground. So we've got teeth and claws and
a femur and a...
Yeah, this is a femur bone. Another part of a femur. Vertebrae out of an immature animal or creature. Tortoise shell. Oysters. More oysters. The garfish scale. So a little bit of everything. A snail.
It's nice to see this stuff because when you go out into the...
it gives you a clue what to look
what
for.
You're wanting to look for.
I don't want to have to know.
You got too much. Eat.
Wow. These are all found right here on this ranch.
Oh, yeah, they are. Every stinking one of them.
Oh, wow. That's how it fits together.
In fact, the family, or family members... Oh, we lost a chunk here.
Try moving.
Great. Well, anyway, I think some of us participated in every bone in here.
We better get more,
Little tiny vertebrae.
And we were out today walking around, and we did see a lot of items in the ground.
We saw something kind of like this little...
Yeah.
This would be a vertebrae. The horn protective for the backbone.
Right. Yep, it's all out here on the Milk River Ranch. And if you want to hunt dinosaur and dinosaur bones, this is the place to come. Give us a call at 215-651-8329, and we'll set you up.
That would have been found across the river and to the west, Bill, of that flat where General Terry stationed his troops. Just laying on the top.
That's a pretty good sized bone there. There's for my fist. Do you know which kind of dinosaur that came from?
I'm going to guess an Albertosaurus or a Myosaurus. Because they would be the most prominent.
Okay. Yeah. And what do you have there in the...
Okay. The kind of pocked here, that would be tortoiseshell. Okay? Let me see. Shark's tooth.
Right.
Teeth and claws. And if you see serrations on the inner part, that one there, you can see serrations real easy.
Yeah.
That's a tooth. If they're unserrated, this is a tooth. You can see serrations. If there's no serration, then they're a claw. These little guys, garfish scales.
Gosh, you really have to know what you're looking at, don't you?
Yeah.
Well,
that tooth. That's a garfish scale.
I just saw a National Geographic special.
This thing is a little vertebrae, and you can see the hole in the center where the vertebrae went through.
Yep.
Those babies are very rare to find them. And there's a special name for them. Do you remember, Julie?
What's that?
It's a fish vertebrae?
What kind of vertebrae is that?
It's not like,
there's a special name for it. I can't remember. Let me see, what else? course, snail, claws, claw.
It's an amazing amount of material.
This is the tibia off a turtle, I believe it was. Oh, look at that little snail embedded in there.
Yep.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Well, you can certainly find a lot of things out here.
Tooth.
Yep. A lot of things are out here to be found in Montana.
I'm yelling, isn't that cool?
All right, well, thank you very much. This is the site of a teepee ring coming around here. You can just see where the outline of the rocks are coming around. It's about a 28-foot diameter teepee ring. And these teepee rings, there's 1,100 of them at least on this ranch, on our private grounds. And you can explore these teepee rings, or if you want to do a dig on a teepee ring, you can. We charge a good bit of money for a dig on a teepee ring. But, if you want to find artifacts, this is where to come. There's another bone right there sticking out of the ground. Just walking along here. It's all here.
Sharks too. The mineralization of the bone, the colors can change quite significantly from area to area. Does that make sense? Yeah. Depending on the minerals close. Yeah, that's right.
See, this is lignite here right now.
We're getting into some, yeah. And if you,
here's some of that stuff.
Michael, if you walked in the milk river,
What do you see there, Nick?
Again, this is Mike, and he's over top of a dinosaur bone find. And you can see the bones going right on down the hill here. And they're spread all out along here, so it might have been quite an extensive dinosaur field right in here. And there's another bone right there just sticking right out of the ground. So if you don't believe that we have it, you're in for a surprise. It's here. Give us a call, 215-651-8329. There are literally thousands of acres to explore for hunting relics and dinosaur bones. Call us, 215-651-8329. These are 4-foot emerald greens in pots. Just give us a call at 215-651-8329. These are our 4-foot emerald greens that we have here at Highland Hill Farm. We can deliver and plant these all up and down the East Coast. If you need quick, instant privacy, this is a tree to consider. We also have over here Leland cypresses and green giant arborvitae, which make great instant privacy. So give us a call at 215-651-8329. These are our Atlas cedars here at Highland Hill Farm. A real nice blue coloring selection of a tree that will grow fairly large, fairly rapidly. It likes moist, well-drained soils, but can take some clays as long as the clays are not like wet, moist, stagnant clays. Well-drained clay will be fine. It's fast-growing. It's been noted to be 80 feet by about 25 foot wide. It's a beautiful tree, one you wouldn't want to be without. Next to it right here is our Acker Grissom paperbark maple. And then over here we have a bunch of red maples. These are Japanese red maple blood goods. So give us a call at 215-651-8329. We're here at Highland Hill Farm on Route 313 in Fountain.